I don't know if anyone can hear me. It should be live, I think. Let me know if there's anybody here. Guys, I need your help. I really do. This is something that I need your help with, guys, because I really just don't know what to do. Like, I'm not just talking about with gig, like I'm not just talking about with my Twitch channel. I'm just talking about like what to do with everything that I've done on the internet so far. It just feels like I don't know. I feel like I'm just stuck. I really I really do. Every time I like check my Twitter, I look, it's like 5 DMs, people fucking threatening me or calling me a scammer or, just saying the most horrible shit ever. I check my emails and people have like signed me up to all the fucking real world trading sites for PoEs, and I'm getting spammed with like all these fucking Chinese websites now. When I make YouTube videos, people spam dislike them and fucking say I'm a scammer, and that shit all gets upvoted. Somebody hacked my Twitter the other day and just spammed the N word over and over, and just like the most racist, vile shit. Like I don't understand. Like what is going on? Like, am I just like the most hated fucking person on the internet or something like that? I really don't get it. Like, it just, I can't help but be negative when all this shit is just happening to me nonstop. It's literally just non-stop. It just keeps fucking happening. I don't even stream for weeks at a time, and people still fucking like spam me with this shit, and they still, try to ruin my life. Like, it's really, I don't know what to do. you know I don't feel like streaming, because every time I stream it's just toxicity and negativity. It just it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad, guys. Like, I don't know what I've done to end up at this point. Like, I feel like it's my fault. I mean, I'm not blaming anybody except myself. It's got to be my fault if this is where it's ended up. Like, at least partly my fault. It might not be fully my fault, but part of it has to be. Because, I mean, I clearly fucked up to be at the spot where I'm at right now. Like, I really feel like my Twitch channel and just everything that I've done, I feel like it's just kind of like an all-time low right now. I can't play Path of Exile because my account, which got bans and then unbans, and then they took all my items, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Like, Grinding Gear Games actually took all my stuff on my account. That was what they did. They didn't permaban me, but what they did is they locked my account for a while. Then a few days later, they unlocked it, and then they took everything from my account. All my items, all my gear, everything, all my currency, it's all gone. Granted, it's all on standard now because the league was over, but they got rid of not just my league currency, they got rid of all my stuff on standard too. So they took all my shit, and then they unbanned me. And then they sent me an email telling me that they're going to keep an eye on my account in the future. Like, I mean, it's just absolutely absurd. It really is. Like, if I was actually guilty of RMTing, they shouldn't they just have banned me from the game? But that's not what they did. They fucking closed my account, took all my shit, and then reopened it. It's closed again now, though, so they rebanned me. So now I can't play. And I feel like if I play again and I make a new account, people are just going to spam report it, and it's going to get banned again. So, like, what's the point of playing if I'm just going to get banned again, right? So it's just, I'm kind of like stuck. I actually like PoE, like I like the game, I really do, but the fact that not only is the community doing this to me and they fucking completely just tore me a new asshole, but on top of that, the game developers actually decided to go with it as well, regardless of evidence, regardless of anything, and they just decided to delete all my stuff. Like, how am I supposed to play a game where that happens without, well, it's just absolutely absurd. Like, I can't play a game like that. I can't support a company that does that. It's just ridiculous. So I really am just stuck in terms of that. Like, I can't play PoE now. I had a good thing going for me for a while, and then I decided to fuck it up and ruin it. Just like I do everything in life, apparently. I had a good thing going with a YouTube channel, and then I just ruined that, and now everybody fucking hates me there. So, like, everything that I've done, I've become like the most hated person. Like, it's just what I've done. I managed to just fuck everything up, apparently. So really sucks. I was having a lot of fun on my YouTube channel, and then I was pretty much forced into giving it up. I'm not gonna say I was like actually 100% forced, but I was pretty much forced into giving it up, virtually forced into giving it up for a Twitch channel where everybody hates me. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, it really feels like I'm fucking stuck, guys. Oh. Next time, buy expensive supporter packs. I did. I had $240 worth of supporter packs on my account, and they still banned me. So it's like, you know, I did have expensive supporter packs. They banned me because of Reddit. That's why. It's that simple. Fucking big giant thread blows up on Reddit, and a gaming company feels like, you know, they got to go with Reddit because I don't know why. Reputation, I guess. Like, does the truth mean anything anymore? No, not really. It's all about reputation and image. So because it blew up on Reddit, they felt like the appropriate thing to do was to cater to everybody on Reddit and punish me. So that's what they did. So, I mean, I'm really just fucking stuck right now, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about giving up my Twitch channel. I'm thinking about, you know, if I do go back to YouTube, like, I have to start over again because I'm so hated with every channel that I have right now that I can't go back. I really do feel like that. I really honestly do. I feel like if I do anything, I have to start over, essentially. And I've started over so many times. Like, I always manage to make it work. Every time I start over, like, I always seem to get somewhere. I'm really good at that. Like, I'm good at fucking YouTube. I'm good at, like, figuring out the way that it works. But I'm tired of starting over, man. I really am. I don't know why you don't play FGO anymore. I was forced to quit, essentially. I pretty much was told that I had to stop my YouTube content if I wanted to get my Twitch channel back and be partnered. And I felt like I didn't really have a decision in the matter, so I was pretty much forced to stop. And now the entire community hates me so much, so there's not much I can really do. I can't go back. Not only that, but my account is gone. I lost my account. And I just feel like I'm not really welcome in the community anymore. I know I'm not welcome in the community. I took a look and everybody hates me. So I just feel like everything I do, I somehow find a way to be the most hated person ever. I'm really just, I don't know, guys. I feel really shitty. I really am not gonna lie. So I feel stuck, man. I really fucking do. I feel like my options right now are to like start over on YouTube or you know, I can't ignore the hate, guys. Like, I'm sorry I'm not strong enough to do that. Like, I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. When I start my stream up with like 50 viewers and there's still like 10 people spamming my Reddit or spamming my Twitter and spam disliking my videos and telling me to kill myself, telling me that I'm worthless, telling me I'm a scammer, you know, it's not something I can mentally handle. You know, maybe if things were a little bit different, maybe if it wasn't as many people, or maybe if I, you know, wasn't at essentially what is the rock bottom of the internet world, you know, rock bottom of Twitch or YouTube or whatnot, it would be a little bit different. But right now, I really feel like I can't deal with it right now. So, I mean, thank you guys for being here. Like, I really, really do appreciate it. I know that this is not the most fun and exciting positive content, but it's just the truth right now. Like, I really want to just talk to you guys, ask you what you think, and like help me out here. I know that Twitch isn't meant to be like a therapy session, but for now it is. And if you really don't like that, or this really disturbs you, then you're welcome to move on somewhere else for now or forever. But this is where I'm at right now, so I gotta do it. You know, I like PoE. A lot of people are asking me like, play Path of Exile, play Path of Exile. I'm banned. I'm banned from Path of Exile, guys. Like, my account is banned. All right, it's that simple. So what are my options? I can make a new account. What's gonna happen? Everybody's gonna report me again, and I'm gonna get banned again. So why would I play a game where I know that inevitably people are just gonna report me? I'm gonna get banned, and I'm gonna lose everything that I do. You know, why would I do that? Why would I put myself through that? I'm just gonna feel even worse if I put a bunch of time into the game and I get somewhere and then I just get banned. I feel like I'm just, you know, I feel like I'm gonna feel horrible. I got banned. Honestly, they didn't give me a reason they just closed my account. Now they sent me an email telling me why they closed my account. Obviously, it's, you know, it's for the obvious, but the whole thing was just, it's just absolutely ridiculous because I mean, I talked about it the other day. I don't want to talk about it again, but I don't know. You guys know how I feel about the whole situation. You guys know, some of you guys know what happened. Some of you guys believe just whatever everybody else is saying, and it doesn't matter because the situation is, it is where it is right now. So, you know, the situation is quite simple. It doesn't matter what the truth is. It doesn't matter what actually happened. What matters is I'm at the result where it's at right now. And part of it is my fault. I'm not going to lie. Like, most of it is probably my fault. Not everything, but most of it is my fault. So I can't blame anyone but myself, really. Like, yes, there is other people to blame in this situation, but myself is definitely one of them. So get a new job and quit the internet. I mean, that's honestly, that was what I was working on doing for a while. That's actually like a really big possibility. I might just quit the internet forever and just become a fucking pleb. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll just become just like a, you know, a lurker, or I'll go back to what I did, you know, back in the day where I just wasn't, you know, just a normal person, you know, not somebody who felt like I was a streamer or a YouTube video maker or anything like that. I might just go back to being as they say, a pleb, man. That's a possibility. I might do that. It's just really difficult to like adjust to going and living life after you've pretty much just been an internet person forever, you know. It's just, it's so weird. No matter how shitty it feels, is better than working a 9 to 5 job. That's so not true, though. I've worked a 9 to 5 job before. I've worked a regular job before. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, as long as you, if you're miserable with yourself and you're miserable with what you do, then clearly that's not what you should be doing. It doesn't matter whether that's streaming to 50 viewers and getting a whole bunch of hate. It doesn't matter whether that's working 9 to 5 at McDonald's. Like, you know, you only have one life. You need to be at least as happy as you feel like you can possibly be in this one life that you have, or whatever you're doing is not worth doing. I'm not trying to get too deep or anything like that. That's just the truth. Like, there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to this. Working 9 to 5, streaming on Twitch, playing games, not playing games, you know, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're at least somewhat happy with your life, or you're as happy as you feel like you can be. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. Here are the options. I'll go ahead and I'll list them again, and you guys can tell me what you feel like is the best. And I've been thinking about this a lot over the last week. I really have. This has been a very, very big thing on my mind. The options on the table are, this is what I've been leaning towards. Is I'm probably, like, one of the things is I was thinking of just trying to start something new on YouTube. Probably not Twitch, because I don't feel like I could play video games 12 hours a day right now with the way things have been. So I was thinking of just trying something new on YouTube. And honestly, if I do, I can't promise that I'm going to tell you guys what it is. Like, I might just start back from nothing. I've done it before. I could do it again. I'll just start over and figure something out. You know, I have no idea what it's going to be, but it's always a fucking journey to do it. Whether it's going to be gaming related, not gaming related, I might just completely start over on YouTube, or probably not on Twitch, because I just, like I said, I don't think I could play video games 12 hours a day right now. It's just not really where I'm at in life. You're addicted to entertaining your fans. I think that I honestly have it's not I'm addicted to entertaining my fans. I think that I think that I want to just be successful at anything in life. And when you see yourself just, you are like the definition of like a failure when it comes to like a Twitch channel or like, you know, YouTube or anything like that. You can't help but be disappointed with yourself and the way things are. You know, I want to be good at, I think everybody wants to be good at whatever they do. Nobody wants to just like be shit at everything in life, right? Like, people want to be good at something. And for me, that's streaming, making videos, you know, doing what I do. So I think that that's kind of like one of the problems that I have, honestly. Also, I have a really big problem where I can't do like the middle ground. I either have to go 100% or 0%. That's just the way that I am. I don't know. There's no like middle ground for me. It's either all or nothing. It's all in or fucking all out. That's how I am as a person. So whenever I do YouTube, whenever I do Twitch, whenever I do anything in life, like I give it my 100% or I don't do it at all. Like I don't start something or I don't try to do something in life unless I'm willing to give it the absolute 100%. There's no middle ground for me. So that's another really big problem that I have, like especially when it comes to Twitch, because Twitch really is about putting in the time and the effort. The more you stream, you're going to see an outcome. Like it really is that simple. A lot of people say it's luck. Yeah, there is luck involved, but it really is like you put in the effort and you see the results. That's kind of how Twitch works. There's obviously an element of luck involved, but you can kind of offset that by putting in more time. So if I really did like get back to it and I was able to get past the negativity and I really did stick to something and I streamed like 8, 10, 12 hours a day, I would definitely see results. I am not saying that I wouldn't. Like 100%. Anybody who thinks they wouldn't is trying to convince themselves otherwise. I 100% would, but it's very difficult to do that at the spot that I'm at right now. Yeah, Twitch doesn't really like. Okay, so here's the thing with Twitch and part-time. Twitch really is kind of a platform where Twitch is not really built up around people trying to. You can't really go for it if you're only willing to not. If you're not willing to go 100%, which is why if you take a look at anybody who is incredibly successful on Twitch, they all went hard. Every single one of them. Take a look at anybody who consistently gets thousands of viewers or is just considered a successful person on Twitch and on the platform. One thing that they all have in common is they all put in their maximum effort. Absolute maximum effort is required if you want to build up anything on Twitch. This is not a platform for putting in less than 100%. That's just the way that it is. Like Twitch rewards effort. And that's one of the things that I really do like about Twitch. I feel like Twitch is incredibly fair when it comes to the reward that you get. YouTube is not fair. Like, it's bullshit. YouTube is absolute bullshit because you make a video and then it's a good video, it's a lot of quality, and then YouTube's shitty algorithm just decides to fuck you because your video doesn't make enough ad revenue for the website and it just gets buried. And then sometimes just these absolute shitty clickbait videos that are absolute garbage content get millions of views because things just line up. It's clickbaity. It makes YouTube lots of money. They decide to promote it because it's the hot thing. YouTube is absolutely the opposite of effort equals reward. Twitch is. So, I mean, that's one of the pluses of Twitch compared to YouTube. Let's see. Let me take a look. Lay off social media. Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, I could just completely ignore. But see, the thing is, like, Twitch chat is a form of social media, right? That's a problem, is Twitch chat is a form of social media. I mean, it's not like Twitter, but it's a form of being social. Like, you have to deal with it, And most of you guys are all right. Like, I'm not going to lie, but it's really bad on, like, my Twitter and my email. Twitter is really bad, guys. Like, it's fucking bad, man. I get so much shit on Twitter. I should just, like, stop using it. At this point, it's best to embrace the past. The important thing is to learn from it. You know what? I agree with you. You bring up a really good point. Like, yeah, I embrace the past now. I'm not gonna try to play. I'm not gonna try to play innocent. I've done some fucked up shit, and everybody has in life, and of course I embrace it. I honestly wish that I handled everything differently that's happened in the last few weeks. I wish I handled my whole. Like, everyone knows why I got banned for many years on Twitch, and I really just tried to be a complete snowflake about it. I tried to cover up as much as I possibly could and try to act like I'm an innocent good boy. And I am a good boy now, but I feel like I really tried to play myself off as a victim, and I'm not a victim. I fucked up, and everybody knows that. You just kind of have to move on from it instead of trying to be a snowflake about it. So, I mean, thank you guys. Like, there's a lot of people that are just listening to a black screen right now. Like, I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry that this is just essentially like a rant stream. But I'll also be honest, and this is not something that I'm proud of. This is something I'm very, very ashamed of. So, like, please, guys, like, you know, this is opening up. But a lot of you guys in Twitch chat are really, you know, some of my good friends, and I'm an incredibly antisocial, like very shut in type of person. So when I have like these kind of issues, like I don't really have that many people to talk to. I just tried talking to my parents right now. Like I actually tried calling my parents, and my parents pretty much said, fucking go to school and become a doctor or lawyer and shut the fuck up. That's pretty much what they told me. They're like, we're sick of your complaining. Fucking go back to school and become a doctor or a lawyer, or just we're tired of your shit. Like that's essentially what they told me. That's the result of any conversation that I have with my parents. Is they're like, go back to school. You know, shut the fuck up. You can't complain about life. You didn't even finish school. Like you've lost your right to complain because you don't even have an education. So Asian parents, technically no, but essentially yes. My parents are as Asian as they get without actually being Asian. My parents taught me to be, the way that I was raised as a kid was average is unacceptable. Average is being a failure. They taught me that if you're going to accept being average in life, you might as well just be a failure, because it's worse to accept being average in life than it is to try and end up a failure. So, that's kind of like the mentality that they gave me, is you're not going to be average. You're going to be the best at whatever you do, and nothing else is acceptable. You're either going to be the best, or you're going to do goddamn everything you can to try, and nothing else is acceptable. That's just the way that I was raised as a kid. That's how I was when I was going to school. You know, an A- was bad. A- is a fucking failure. All right, there's not A- is unacceptable. Unacceptable. You know, it's just, that's kind of the way that my parents were. You know, like I remember times when I got an A- on math tests in school. My parents were fucking absolutely disappointed with me. They told me I was a failure and that I should be ashamed of myself. Like, this is the way that I was raised as a kid. And you know, I am pretty good at school because of that, but you know, the way that I was raised just makes me hate. I hate school now because of it. If I went back to school, I guarantee you I would do fine. You know, I took a couple of classes a few years ago, and I got I got a 98% in one of them, and then over 100 in the other. I mean, it's just I can do it, but I just hate school because of the way that I was raised. Uh, I mean, I was fat as a kid because I didn't have any friends. If you know, this is like really deep, and I feel like a lot of people who are overweight when they were a kid, I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. I was fat when I was a kid because I was raised to be so focus my mind on success so much that I wasn't able to focus on finding friends. So food just became a friends to me, and I just ate whenever you know, like instead of having friends and socializing, I ate. So you know, I feel like a lot of people might be like that too. So I was taught to try to strive for success in everything that I do. And because of that, I lacked being social. I lacked making friends. I lacked having any kind of social connections. And food essentially just became my friend. So I was really overweight my entire life. So yeah, I know it's fucking feels bad, man. Like I'm not trying to like fucking have a therapy session, although honestly that's kind of what this turned into, but the overall thing is like I really don't know what to do, guys. I need your help. Like I really do. I was gonna, so IRL streams, this is like what a lot of my internet friends have told me. They're like, you need to try to hop on the Ice bandwagon, except obviously not be as fucking blatantly crazy as he is, and try to do IRL stuff. Guys, I just don't think I have what it takes. I really don't. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and admit defeat already. Like I could never fucking be as entertaining as Ice Poseidon ever. I could never do what he does. I just don't have it in me. I really don't. Like I don't have it in me to be an Ice Poseidon. I'm not as bold. I'm not as you know, how do I say this? Like I feel I feel shame in situations a lot more. Like I can't go up to random strangers and just you know do the kind of things that he does. Like I don't think I could be very cut out for IRL content. I think I would just it would be very mediocre to say the least. So I mean I don't know. Maybe I just need to break out of my comfort zone. Maybe I could do something, but Oh, dude, I'm so bad with like talking to strangers and shit. I always feel like I'm bothering people, man. I feel like I'm just a walking, annoyance in the world. So I just am really bad at like I would never like bother people. I would never interrupt what people are doing. Record your Tinder dates. Ah, dude, I no Tinder dates for me, man. I really like that's not the kind of stuff that I do, man. Like I don't think you guys understand. I am the definition of like a fucking basement dweller in life. You think I'm going on Tinder dates, bro? Bro, you fucking for real now, man? Hell no, I'm not going on Tinder dates, dude. I downloaded Tinder one time, dude. And I don't even want to talk about the kind of people that started messaging me. Let's just say that it was a few men, and I selected straight, okay? And it was men messaging me. I don't even know how that's possible. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how the fucking site works, but it was men and then some other very questionable kind of people. Like I'm not about that, man. You sure you downloaded Tinder? Yeah, it's not Grinder, dude. It was Tinder, and it was men. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how do you even? I had to go back and check too that I put straight, and I did, and I had no idea. Like, I actually messaged one of them. Like, I put fucking straight. Like, how are you messaging me? He's like, I don't know. You just showed up. What the fuck, dude? Like, I don't get it. How does this shit work? Use a wrong pic and we tell oh, I probably used a really bad picture though. Like no joke, I probably used a pretty Kappa Pride picture. It's probably my fault. I'm not the social butterfly that you need to be in order to pull online dates, man. I'm probably like it's all about like Tinder's all about fucking the angles and pictures, and like you really have to like have at least a couple of really good pictures that stand out, and it's really hard to have good pictures when you don't go outside to begin with. So like, that's obviously a problem. How was Bless Online, dude? Bless Online was, I would honestly, as after the balance update, I had it at a 5.5, guys. Out of 10, I had it at a 5.5, and then they lowered the damage that everybody does by like 70%, and all of a sudden it like takes forever to just kill regular monsters. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, why would they do this? This is like directly nerfing people who didn't power level to max level right away. So I stopped after that update. I think I got up to level 36, 37 or something like that, and then I stopped after they just nerfed all damage, because it actually takes 3 times as long to kill things now. So it's just like they rewarded everybody who powered leveled and punished anybody who didn't. It's bullshit. So it's a pretty bad game right now, guys. Like I would give it a solid like 3.5 to 4 out of 10. Very below average right now. Now, the thing is, it could be good in a month or two, guys. But the thing is, game developers are fucking retarded. They're fucking stupid. They don't understand that people are not willing to play a shitty game at first and then wait a month and then come back when all of a sudden they start adding content. Like, you need to release a good product off the start. Like, how simple does it have to fucking be? Like, how do these multi-million-dollar companies not understand this basic shit? Like, it's so unbelievable. Like, come on, man. It doesn't take a fucking business major to understand that if your game goes viral and it's absolute shit to start with, most people are not going to wait a month or two for you to start polishing things up and releasing good content. You need to have that shit actually be ready for launch. I don't care about all the excuses that they give about head start. Doesn't fucking matter. All right, it's your game. You want it to be successful. You need to understand the way the world works. And the way that the world works is people are not willing to wait around several months for your shit game to be good. You need to release a good game. Okay? It's that simple. Like, it's a head start thing. That excuse doesn't mean anything, because it doesn't matter if that's how it works. The gaming company needs to know that people are not going to react that way. So they need to be one step ahead of the world, and they need to actually release a good, solid product right off the bat. And if they're not willing to do that, then just delay it later. That's fine. Like, delay it more. I know a lot of gaming companies do that. It's better to delay a game over and over and over than it is to release an absolute dog shit game, because then you have the blessed disaster. Nobody's going to ever give the game another chance, because now everybody knows it's an absolute dog shit game right off the bat. And maybe in a month or two it'll be good and they'll fix things up and they'll tune it up, but everybody is still going to remember it as a dog shit game, because that's just the majority of the people who tried it out. It's just, that's kind of the impression that goes out there. People are going to remember what everybody else kind of You know, they're going to remember the majority opinion. And because the game kind of went viral, and the whole opinion that the game was shit went viral, well, even if it becomes good, it's a little bit too late now. So I know there's some other good free-to-play games coming out in the future, but I don't know any off the top of my head. World of Warcraft is definitely a possibility, guys. I might get back into WoW. I feel like this is the absolute worst possible time to get back into WoW, though. I really do. I think that it's like right at that time before the expansion to where there's not really anything going on. So it feels like it's just the absolute worst time to get into WoW right now. But maybe it's not. I really don't know. That's a possibility for sure. Definitely a possibility. All right. So if I go down the Twitch route and continue to live stream on Twitch, guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see what my options are. Let me actually load it up. I'm keeping the screen black for now because I just don't feel like anything that I have up is really important right now. So I'm just keeping it a dark screen. I know it's weird, but let's see what the top games are on Twitch. Like Counter-Strike, there's probably a tournament going on. Fortnite, of course. Overwatch. Don't think I'm going to get into Overwatch. I have had a few people tell me I should. But out of everything that's at the top of Twitch right now, I feel like, honestly, like, I feel like WoW is probably the best bet. I really do. If I do decide to go down the Twitch route. I mean, I don't doubt that if I streamed WoW like 10 hours a day, like I'm sure I could get somewhere, but I'd have to go hard on it, man. I really would. I'd have to go hard on streaming again. I'd have to like dedicate 10 hours of a day pretty much to going hard again. And for a month or two, I might be stuck at, 100, 200 viewers again, but it doesn't matter though. Like what matters is you will see results eventually. You will. You have to, that's something that I know. I've streamed long enough. I've done YouTube long enough, guys. I think out of, actually, this is a fun little factoid for those of you guys that might not know. Out of all the time that I've spent on YouTube and Twitch, I have over a combined 700,000 followers on all of my channels, everything. On Gig, on all the other BDTV stuff that I've done, every channel. I think I have like 7 or 8 YouTube channels, all of them with over 15 to 20,000 subscribers. I obviously have my Twitch. I've had several Twitters. Like, I think I have another couple Twitters out there that have several thousand. I think I have another Twitter that has like 30,000 followers. Like, I've done it before so many times. Like, I know the way that it works. I'm not worried about being discouraged about like low viewers or anything like that because I know the way that it works. It's all about fucking effort and reward, man. It really is. You got to put in the hours. It's just me on 700,000 accounts, dude. I'm not trying to brag. It's not bragging, dude. It's honestly kind of embarrassing. The fact that have 700,000 followers yet like nothing really to show for it, if that makes sense. If I just stuck to one thing, man. If I just stuck to one thing, dude, like, fuck my life, man. Why did I not just stick to one thing, dude? Well, technically, if I never got banned on Twitch, that was kind of where I, like, started doing other shit on YouTube, is after I got banned on Twitch. So, there you have it. Did I refund Bless? No, I tried refunding it. I actually got my refund declined. So it got declined. I think I claimed too much stuff on my account. I claimed the free Cash Shop currency. I claimed the Founders Pack. I claimed everything, and I had like 24 hours on my account. So I actually had my refund declined. It's $40 though. I'll live. $40. I'll live with that, man. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I feel like I got just enough play out of it to where I'm obviously not happy, but I'm not going to like beat myself up that I didn't get a refund because I still did play it for like 20 hours, 24 hours or so. That's like a little over $1 an hour, whatever, man. Diablo 3 starting soon. Yeah, Diablo 3. Here's the thing about Diablo 3 though. The game is going nowhere, guys. It's going nowhere, and it's gone nowhere in several years. Like, Diablo 3 is honestly a very accurate representation of like how I feel like my internet career has gone. Like, it went well, and then it's not going anywhere, and they're not even trying, man. They're not even fucking trying, dude. It's just like they have the people there, they have the potential, and they just fucking accept nothing. They accept mediocrity, and it's just sitting still. and it's been sitting still for a very long time. It's actually really impressive that there's still 1,000 viewers watching Diablo channels, even though the game is actually as dead as it possibly can be. I really don't know why Blizzard decided to go down that route. Maybe they're making too much money doing other stuff, but I want to feel like there's some sort of hidden reason. I mean, deep down in my heart, I cannot feel like Blizzard is really just willing to throw away a giant franchise with hundreds of thousands of fans just because they have other successful franchises. Deep down inside, I'm thinking to myself that there's got to be fucking something out there, guys. There's got to be something on the horizon, you know? Maybe Diablo 4. Maybe it's actually going to happen, guys. You know what? Maybe the Riker videos aren't clickbait. Maybe it's actually true. Maybe Diablo 4 is coming. Who knows? I want to believe. I really do, but it just feels weird, man. It really does. What games are going places? I mean, fucking Fortnite went places, I guess. I don't know what other games are going places. It's really tough for a game to just kind of like take over, if that makes sense. It doesn't happen very often. Fortnite is obviously the game right now. And Fortnite is I just think it's boring, guys. I don't know. I tried it. I tried playing it. I cannot see how people actually have fun playing like 12 hours of Fortnite a day. I think Fortnite is a fantastic game if you play like a couple of games a day at the most. It's great, dude. It's like the perfect casual game. But for playing like 12 hours a day, it's not fun. I can't imagine that any of the streamers who play 12 hours a day are legitimately thrilled with playing that much. I think they would be a lot happier if they could have the same results with their Fortnite careers if they didn't have to play as much as they do. But like I said, guys, that's the way that Twitch works. It's a fucking grind. You got to put in the hours. And when it comes to, Fortnite, you really do have to, like, stand out from other people. And one of those things is playing the game 12 hours a day. Am I going to play the new WoW expansion? It's a good possibility. I'm sure I will. I mean, if I played Bless Online, how the fuck can I not play the new WoW expansion? That's like... It's like eating dog shit off the ground, but not eating real food when it's given to you. It's just, I can't see how I wouldn't play it. It doesn't really make any sense. Like, after playing Bless, I guess I'm guessing I'm going to play the new WoW expansion. I'm sure I will. What about IRL streams? I talked about it a little bit. It's a possibility. I mean, I live in Vegas. There's got to be plenty of things to do IRL, like, in the city of Las Vegas, but... first of all, you can't really go in casinos, which is like half the stuff to do in Las Vegas or more. You can't record in casinos. You'll get banned for recording. You cannot do that. It's not going to happen. So it'd have to be all outside. And it's also really hot in the summer right now too. That and my crippling social anxiety. I mean, we talked about it for a little bit. It's probably not going to happen, man. If I do, it's I don't know. It's definitely pretty low on the totem pole right now. Let's see. Anything else, guys? Like, if you guys have anything to say, like, I know this has been a weird stream, but I just needed to talk and tell you guys, like, I need help. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I really am. I'm absolutely stuck right now. I was thinking of potentially going back to YouTube. That's another thing too. Not like streaming, like making videos. So not streaming on YouTube, probably just videos, because I feel like that's something that I can do without having to dedicate my entire life. Whereas when it comes to streaming, it's really something that you have to put in like an absolute insane amount of time into. You really got to go hard when you stream. It's like you got to go 8 to 10 hours a day, or you might as well just not try. That's kind of just how streaming works. It really is just super punishing if you like skip days or you're lazy. Like, you really just got to go for absolute maximum effort when it comes to live streaming. So when it comes to streaming, it's all about like putting in the effort, but also you obviously can't stream a game where... Okay, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a little bit of Twitch knowledge, right? Like, if you're a new viewer to Twitch, people are not going and looking for your channel. Like, somebody is not going to go to twitch.tv and think to themselves, I'm just going to, oh my god, I'm going to look for a guy named GoodIdeaGaming and watch his shit. That's not how it works. People are looking for somebody who is streaming a game that they like to play. This is somebody who has not watched your stream before. So you can't play a dead game. Like, you can't play it. I don't know. What's the game that has like no viewers on Twitch right now? Like, very little. Like, fucking, I don't know. Let's see. Pac-Man? What the fuck? People are streaming Pac-Man? Like, there's just so many games. Like, people are not really looking and trying to find people who play those games. You got to play something where people are actually actively, like, you know, essentially you have to insert yourself into a community, right? That's how it works on YouTube too, but you really do have to insert yourself into a community. People are not just going to like start watching you because you're special. Like, you're not. You might be, but you're not that special. People are not going to just look for you randomly. They're going to look for somebody playing a game that they play, and then if you get lucky, they'll stumble upon your channel, and then they'll start watching you. Bless dead Gabe, dude. It still has 5,000 viewers, man. Like, I mean, it's not dead, but it's definitely not doing very well compared to how it was doing before. Everybody who's streaming it is an emissary too. Like, I feel like it's all sponsored stuff right now. It's all emissaries, people who are essentially shills of the game. They're unpaid shills, but they're still shills. I don't know, man. I think WoW is definitely like a possibility for sure. Definitely a possibility. WoW or doing something on YouTube. Those are kind of like the two possibilities right now. Oh boy, oh boy. Wow, I can't believe 300 of you guys are here. This is more people that are watching this than when I was playing Bless Online. So, I mean, I guess that's something, right? You guys would rather hear me talk with the black screen than watch me fucking play Bless. Dear Lord. I mean, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't know. This has been a little encouraging, I guess. I feel like it's definitely helped me a little bit. I think I don't regret this, unlike a lot of the things that I've done lately. I don't regret doing this, which is good. People love drama. I think it's just something that is not. I mean, Bless Online, not everybody knows it's shit, so nobody wants to watch it now. And I don't really want to play it either, honestly. Like, I really don't. I don't know, man. I think that it's definitely. I really think that WoW is a possibility. Doing something on YouTube is a possibility. I mean, shit, guys, message me on Twitter if it's not just a random troll. Like, what do you tell me what you guys think? What do you want me to do? Like, what do you guys think I should do? I mean, I really am stuck. I really am. I feel like I'm not going anywhere, and I need some help. So tell me, guys. Tell me. Let MT. Thank you guys for subbing. Twitch Prime. Thank you. You guys, please don't sub right now, though. I'm not worthy. I don't deserve it. Save your primes for either for later when I actually deserve it, or for somebody else. Pee-wee's your home. I'm banned from Path of Exile. I already talked about it. Man. Oh my god, dude. Not reverse psychology, guys. I'm being serious. It's just a black screen right now. Misclick. Okay, that I understand. Thank you for the misclick, though. I appreciate Twitch Prime misclick. I got banned because of Reddit, dude. I feel like that is kind of like a recurring theme. Banned because of Reddit. Pokemon Go, dude. Fucking Pokemon Go is actually not as dead as you guys think it is. Banned from Path of Exile. If I play again, I'm just going to get banned again. Can't play it anymore, guys. Path of Exile is most likely out of the question for forever. I'm just going to get fucked with anytime I play. Like, people hate me in PoE so much right now that if I play, even if it's a new account, people are just going to spam report me and I'm just going to get banned. You might be like, well, you should get reported. If you're not doing anything wrong, you're not going to get banned. Wrong, guys. That's not the way the world works. Yes, you do. Okay, sometimes you do get banned when you don't do anything wrong. Sometimes that does happen. You know, sometimes Reddit threads that are just all a bunch of drama, sometimes they do have an influence on things. It's all about popular opinion means a lot, guys. It really does. Pokemon Go is not really like that big though. It's kind of dead. Remember when you said, "Hey GG, look at my account. Any weird activity, ban me"? Yeah. Okay. I'll say one more time. They didn't actually ban me. All right. I'm just throwing that word out there because it's easier than explaining what actually happens. They didn't actually ban my account. What they did is they locked my account. I emailed them. They told me that it was not banned and that I was not being banned. However, what they did is they locked my account. They deleted all my items and all my currency on both my standard character and my bestiary character. And then they unlocked the account, and they told me that they were keeping an eye on me, and that, you know, if anything suspicious was going on, I would definitely hear about it. So that's what happened. They didn't actually ban me. And you might be like, "Oh, you got what you deserved." Well, if I was breaking the rules, why wouldn't they have just banned me? Like, but they didn't. They just took my stuff. So they left me unbanned, but they just took my stuff, right? So it doesn't. The whole situation doesn't make any sense at all. It's just dumb. I don't know, man. I also like have a desire to like do some YouTube stuff, man. I really do. I feel like obviously I'm not doing toxic bullshit like I used to, but I feel like I have an urge to do something out there that isn't gaming related. I don't know, man. It's just kind of like an urge that I have. Like, obviously I still like games, but I have an urge to do something that is not gaming related. You both YouTube and Twitch. That's a lot of effort, man. That's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work that I'd have to put in. Anyway, guys, I think I've probably talked about everything over 3 times now. So if you guys want to reach out to me, feel free to do so on Twitter. Seriously, let me know what you guys want me to do. Like, the title is I don't know what to do, and I'm being 100% serious. I really don't. I might be back on Twitch later today. I might not. I really don't know, guys. I'm gonna be working some stuff through and kind of figuring it out. So that's the plan. That's the game plan right now. I don't know, man. But thank you guys for being here. Keep an eye out. I might show back up later. I appreciate all of you being here nonetheless. Thank you for almost 300 of you guys for watching a black screen, and maybe I'll be chilling in the chat for a little bit, but nonetheless, thank you guys. Appreciate it, and I'll talk to y'all later.